London Bridge is down. The Queen of England, Queen Elizabeth II, died on September 8 at the age of 96 in her Scotland home Balmoral Castle. The reign of the longest-serving British monarch spanned 70 years. Officials at Buckingham Palace have prepared for this moment for decades with a plan under the codename Operation London Bridge. Here is a rundown of the plan following the Queen of England's death in preparation for her funeral. What is Operation London Bridge? Operation London Bridge is the plan of events set into place following Queen Elizabeth II's death and official plans for her state-provided funeral. It starts with a phone call from the Queen's private secretary, Sir Edward Young, to Prime Minister Liz Truss saying, "London Bridge is down," code word for the Queen's passing. After the Prime Minister is notified, news alerts went out to the 15 governments where Queen Elizabeth II served as head of state, including Canada, Jamaica, Australia and New Zealand among others. Then, the other 38 nations in the Commonwealth were notified. At the BBC, an alarm went off when the Queen died, their logo went to black, and all the anchors changed into black suits and ties shortly before 9:45 a.m. According to Fortune. After all the governments are notified, all flags will be flown at half-mast within 10 minutes. There is also a transition of power that takes place. Queen Elizabeth II's son, King Charles III, unofficially became king upon her death. The Prime Minister and King Charles III have released statements regarding Queen Elizabeth II's passing. "We are all devastated by the news we have just heard from Balmoral," Prime Minister Liz Truss said. "The death of Her Majesty the Queen is a huge shock to the nation and to the world. King Charles III will be the oldest person to become king in British history at the age of 73, according to Glamour." The plans include a separate plan called Project Unicorn, which detailed the process for handling the Queen's death at Balmoral Castle. Under Project Unicorn, her body will be transported via royal train to London, where her funeral will be held 10 days later in Westminster Abbey.